Hello, everyone, and welcome to our once weekly show. My name is Michelle Marie, and I am the owner and operator of Astrological Tarot. You can find me at astrologicaltarot.com. And I have two amazing guests with me today. The lovely surprise guest, Gerald from Tarot Stash, and the lovely Tanys.
We're excited.
Surprise! Yay! We got a pop in with Gerald. And we have so many people coming in already. We have Jackie. Good to see you, Jackie.
Hello.
Cozumel. Good to see you, Cozumel. Samantha. Good to see you, Samantha. Oh, Lalina's here. Good to see you, Lalina. You're doing well. Teresa. Good to see you, Teresa. Awesome. Well, thank you, everyone, for joining us. And make sure you get those questions in. Just to let everyone know how the show works. Tippers go first, and then we'll put you in lightning round after that. And if we have time to get to you, we will, but we're not going to go 3 or 4 hours. Okay, kids? We're going to try to keep it a little shorter. All right. Let's respect everybody's time. And if Nightbot is bothering you, I will go ahead and put them in timeout. There we go. Don't just ignore Nightbot. Oh, Nibra's here. Good to see you, Nibra.
Hey, Nibra.
Brandy and boundaries.
Oh, I love that's a great handle. Boundaries, yes.
Boundaries.
All need those for sure.
We could all work on those.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Susan.
Very good to see you, Susan. I hope you're doing okay with your eye and everything. We're sending you lots of love and healing. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and go into. Oh, hey, Thomas. Good to see you.
Thomas.
I'm going to go ahead and go into the astrological stuff because there's a lot this week. And then you guys just give an overall energy read for what's going on. And yeah, that sounds good. And Jackie's saying hi to everyone. Oh, Cozumel and Nibra, I see your questions. I'll go ahead and put them in. Thank you so much. Okay. All right. So let me just go ahead and open up my transits here. We got a lot going on, guys. It's the first thing we got going on is a new moon on the 15th. And that is going to be in Uttara Falguni Nakshatra. And if you were watching me on Scott's show last night, I messed up. I just got done working out and I was tired. I said it was in Chitra. It's in Uttara Falguni. So, yeah.
What? You're human, Michelle? No.
It's Mercury retrograde too. It's like we had the craziest workout, you guys. It's like I am so tired. It's ridiculous, but it's a good tired, right?
Sending you healing vibes, Michelle.
Thank you. My muscles appreciate it. So this new moon, it's in Uttara Falguni Nakshatra. It's going to grant us a lot of creativity, a lot of self-expression. It energizes our aspirations. It inspires fresh beginnings, which is good. Meditating on the sacral chakra during this moon and visualizing success can really enhance your intentions. And wearing gold or yellow is a really good color. To resonate with the energy. Reciting Gayatri mantra, if you know that, to infuse your endeavors with divine light is very good. And just engaging in acts of kindness is great under this particular nakshatra because they attract positivity. So you can begin innovative ventures, work on self-improvement. You can set really clear intentions and visualize your goals under this new moon. And just manifest your ambitions and revitalize your free spirit. Okay? Then Mercury goes direct on the 15th too. So there's a lot. Yay, yes. I'm wearing all of my emeralds for Mercury today. So whenever Mercury goes retrograde and I'm like blending my words and forgetting things, I just put emeralds on. So that's a really good thing for Mercury. And he is going to go in direct motion in the nakshatra before Uttara Falguni. It's what the moon just transit into today, and it's in Purva Falguni. Okay, so this is finally going to bring some clarity in our decision making. Our ideas can begin to gain some momentum. It's just going to foster effective expression. Wearing emeralds or green can enhance Mercury's influence. Reciting Om Buddhaya Namaha on a mala can align you with this energy. I prefer doing it on days like today, Wednesday, which is Miraculous, Mercury's day. You can just embrace this period to convey your thoughts articulately and pursue intellectual pursuits and just channel this renewed mental vigor into projects while fostering an open dialogue and interactions to really get this direct phase going. But know that because of the new moon, because the moon is combust, and because Mercury is going in direct motion, give him a few days to catch up. He's usually pretty quick about it, but it takes him a little bit. And then the sun enters sidereal Virgo on September 17th, and that's going to bring out our analytical and detail-oriented indicator. So that accentuates our practicality, our penchant for precision. The cards that I got for this coming sun for my chart is I'm going to be revising and revamping all of my Vedic astrology classes. That's what my cards told me to do, and just turning them into something that's, I guess, longer term and more digestible for people, because the Virgo energy stepped in and said, you need to organize this or retweak that. So that's some stuff that you can use to balance yourself under this sun. And that's going to go on for a month. Okay. And then we have a lot of stuff going on after that. But the main thing is Lord Ganesha's birthday. He is my favorite, one of my favorite deities. This is him. Okay. And this is on the 19th. This is on September 19th. And so this occasion can bring a lot of divine wisdom. It can remove obstacles from your lives. It can foster fresh starts. You can engage in rituals, offer prayers. You can immerse idols in water to symbolize purification and relinquishing of attachments. A lot of people in India, what they do is they'll make like a little Ganesha idol out of mud, and then they'll take it and put it in the river and watch it dissolve, and imagine him dissolving all of their major issues and blocks and things. Okay. So, but the best mantra for the 19th is Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. And you can do that 108 times on Amala too. If you've got a lot of obstacles on your path, Ganesha can help you. And as you celebrate, you can just reflect on Ganesha's symbolic teachings, because they lead toward transformation and wisdom. And above all, they remove all of those yucky impediments on your path. If I said everything that was going on, I'd be here all day. So I'm just going to have Tanys take over, and then we'll get to all of your readings. I'm sending you tons and tons of love.
Yeah, so it's quite a week. I don't know about you guys, but I'm feeling it. We have a new moon tomorrow, of course, so we're feeling that coming in. And sometimes for me, that's more so even than a full moon. It depends on the month. So crystal for this week, tuxedo agate. If you want more info about that, take a look at the crystal of the week. Very comforting, okay? So I have a special thing for tonight for my little part. I met a new being today, and she is a part of the Humanitarian Council with the Galactic Federation. And she came to me today. She wanted to come and do full trance channel for you all, but I was like, I haven't done that live. I'm not sure I'm ready for that. And she said, okay, well then take these notes down. So I'm going to share the notes with you so that you have those. Okay. So this is her download of info. Greetings all. I am Binkara of the Galactic Federation. I serve on the Humanities Council. Our purview is to monitor and assist the Earth's ascension. Many of you are in fear of what is to come, but I assure you it is a necessary transitory stage. The Earth is shifting out of a lower vibrational field into a higher field. This is what you are experiencing on a global level and as individuals. The heightened anxiety on the Earth at this moment is part of the ascension process and symptoms. The more that you can release the energies to flow through your physical bodies, the better you will adjust. The crystalline matrix surrounding the Earth has been and is continuing to be upgraded as needed. The Earth herself is shifting into a higher frequency with the matrix changes. There are aspects of this that your science cannot identify or measure at this time. Please do not fear. The Humanities Council consists of 151 beings of all different forms and backgrounds, races, from all over the universe, all here to monitor the human project on Earth at this time. We are so excited to see the progress you have all made in recent years, your time. Your DNA is being upgraded on the subtle layers to accommodate the higher frequency as well. This is what you may be experiencing. There will be a time of transition on the Earth as the old systems are dismantled to create systems of a higher frequency. This is happening for you. Many of the systems in place at this time are mired in the deeper densities and keep you mired there too. Please know this is only one plane of existence, and you reside on many at the same time. You will simply be refocusing on a different vibrational plane as time moves forward for you. I thank you for your attention and collaboration. Many blessings to you all. Okay, so that was Binkara. She is part Arcturian, and very much she appeared to me as humanoid form, olive light. That's how I saw her. So just so you have a little update, we have had some M-class solar storms as well during the week. So we did have some that came up that way in order for, our logical brain to figure this out, the science part of it. And so that's what I have for you. I do have a couple of cards actually too. Sorry. I was kind of partially channeling. Okay. Stay the course. Don't panic. You're not on the wrong path. You're just having a bumpy start. Learn from your expectations and keep going. Okay. So we've had some bumps in the road this week, which I think we're all kind of aware of. Regain your focus. Trivial life matters are distracting you from your goals. Archangel Metatron and Michael are here to help you stay grounded. So absolutely grounding is important right now. Angels of healing are with you. A time of healing is about to bless your life. Accept Archangel Raphael's emerald green light while I enhance your strength. Okay. We're doing a lot of past healing of the past, not just ours, but ancestral is what I'm hearing. You just need to believe in the magic. Okay. There's going to be some letting go, which I think is happening on an individual basis for many of us, as well as global. And so we're being encouraged to let go and flow, right? We say that a lot. Looking deeper, there's lots of gems within. So look inside for your inner gems as they come out, because some of you will be changing careers. You're ready for more now. Okay, your prayers are being answered. Sometimes they don't come the way we expect, but they are being answered. And this is indicative of the all of the light codes and stuff that are coming down right now. We're still seeing a lot of that kind of stuff coming. And it's helping us to open to more love. So we're just going to be able to hold the light more, hold more love, and channel that. And so I encourage just to, those of you that do energy work, I encourage you and invite you to just add energy to the ley lines right now. That is what has been requested. If you're comfortable and wanting to help, that would be a great way. All right. And that's what I have for you. Gerald.
Woohoo! So interesting, because I've been shuffling cards as Michelle Marie and Tanys were speaking, and I have the Three of Swords, this is the disappointment in everyday life. This is the universal pinch saying, okay, now's the time to do something. It's followed by the Page of Cups, which is the card of being willing to feel differently about things, going into the flow, being willing to put our foot in, our toe in, because we are overthinking things. This is the Eight of Swords, and as Tanys, you were providing that message. Stop overthinking it. Get out of the way. Don't worry about things that are not real, and allow things to flow. And I also have the Four of Needles, this is the card. We need a bit of a rest. It's been a tough, it's been a tough couple of weeks. In particularly, this week has been really, really challenging, especially after the Three of Swords, where it's like, ouch, 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 ouch. Shut your brain off. Do something different. Do your crossword puzzles, your word searches, something to give your brain a break from all of the stuff that you've been thinking about. Because what is coming is the Lovers. It's a card of partnership. It's not necessarily romance. It can be. However, it's that leveling up of the relationships around you. It's so that when you make a choice to be in a relationship, a partnership, you level everybody up that's involved. It's not just about me. It's about the we and the us that is created. So I think this is an important thing to remember, because I love how at the top it says commitment. If you say you're going to do something, do it. Under promise and over deliver. Now, I also picked some radical abundance cards because those have been wanting to come out and play. And I love this for what Tanys says. We have to have a willingness for the things that are coming in. And it's going to bring a new level of synergy about us. And as we put that energy into the ley lines, it's actually helping to lift up and support the environment where so many of us feel something. We don't know what it is. It's a leveling up. It's an energy shift. And that's uncomfortable. And having a willingness to do it and to, okay, let's just go with it, allows that to be incorporated. So.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah. So that's that.
That's awesome. So I was looking for the link. You have, speaking of synchronicity and synergy, you have a class coming up on September 30th. Do you want to share with the audience what that is?
Oh, yes.
Mm-hmm.
I am doing a class with Val of Dragonfly Crystals. We're talking about the divine complement. And so this is a 2-hour class where we're talking about what is a divine complement, how forgiveness helps with that divine complement, as well as releasing expectations, and then allowing ourselves to realize that I am worthy of being respected and giving and receiving love and what that looks like. It's going to be a very, very exciting class. So.
Sounds awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, and Jonathan and I are really excited to take it. So yeah, I'm excited to do that. So yeah, so
I
if you
was
guys are looking,
grateful to be asked. And by the way, be careful of the smoke that's around, because usually where there's smoke, there's fire. Notice that and pay attention to it, because something needs your attention. I don't know what it is.
All of us, or just Michelle, or just me, or
no? I think it's all of us as we're shifting.
Collective.
It's a collective. So as we're shifting, it's like, okay, things are moving, and it's just this. Notice the smoke. It could be a smoke screen of protection. It could be something that needs your attention. But I think it's. Yeah, this just told me to draw it, so people know what that means, I think.
Yeah, and Rahu that's the North Node. It's been conjoined with Jupiter for many months now, and they'll finally separate by October 30th. But he adds a lot of smoke into a wisdom in what Jupiter's giving us. And Jupiter just went retrograde, which is going to cause some issues there. So planetary-wise, that really does line up, too.
Yeah, smoke and mirrors.
Yeah, and Neptune does that, too. So we've got a lot of retrograde planets. Luckily, Venus is now direct. And so if you guys want to improve your relationships after that retrograde, definitely look into, you can go to is her site dragonflycrystals.com?
Yes, Dragonfly Crystals. I will put it in the chat if I can find it.
Thank you, Gerald. Yep. So yes, go ahead and check out that class. Super exciting stuff. It's going to be a lot of fun. All right. So just to let everybody know, we have a lot of comments and questions coming in. We have 17 questions so far, which is a lot for the beginning of the show. So if you want to get your question answered, go ahead and tip. So for our tippers, we have Nivra first, and then we have Gleneve, and then we have Susan, and then we have Lalima, and then we have Isabel Rodriguez, and then we have Rachel Rose. Okay. And we're just going in order first with that. Okay. Just to let everybody in the audience know what's going on. All right, so let's do Nivra. Oh, what was it? Hannah?
There's a couple others that have said they've tipped.
Okay.
Astri 3.
Astri 3 might be Isabel.
That's Isabel, yeah.
I think so.
And then Jen Kennedy.
Just now. Okay, got it. Okay, Jen, then you're after Rachel, it looks like. Okay. All right, sounds good.
and I put the I'm not a mod, so I put the link in the private chat.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
You're very
I will
welcome.
go ahead and share that with the collective here. Let me copy that. So if you guys want to take this class, this is where you can do it. I'm also going to put a link in the description while we're talking.
It is busy tonight, Gleneve.
Yeah,
You're right.
so dragonfly-crystals.myspreadshop.com. I'm also going to put it in all of the comments. So if you guys see a big flood, that's what those are.
And subscribe to my channel because I'll be posting information about it too. So it's Tarot Stash.
Very good. And he's at the bottom there too. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. So definitely make sure to sign up for that. It is going to be amazing. And it's really great for the retrogrades that we have going on and the one that we just finished. Okay. That was helpful. All right. So let's go to Nibra first. And let me find you here, Nibra. Yes, it's very busy tonight. I'm seeing your guys' comments.
Love
We
this.
got a lot of people in here,
awesome.
guys. It is.
Awesome.
It is. I mean, I counted up all of our channels on the last one, Tanys, and we had over 300 people on. So,
Oh, wow.
yeah, it's really cool.
That's awesome.
So, Nibra is asking us, I would like to know how this training in Guatemala in January of 2024 will impact me. Thank you. Well, one, I'm excited for you.
Mhm.
And two, as soon as Gerald started with his reading for the collective and he pulled out the relaxation card, I pulled relax. You need to relax. So I guess, Gerald was definitely tapping into your energy, Nibra. Okay, so the main thing I get when I get the relax card is relaxation. It's really important for your health. It's good for your mood. It's good for your relationships and your overall well-being. You need to relax before the trip. You need to do some things that kind of calm your mind and your energy. They're saying that it's easy to become entangled in anxiety and worry and stress. And they're saying sometimes even in paralyzed thinking. And your day-to-day life, they're saying, especially in the past, was filled with like a multitude of stresses that affected your thoughts and felt you to feel disconnected from the truth of your being. And they're saying it's because you do tend to take on the responsibilities of other people. So, which is not uncommon for a lot of women in America. But they're saying that dedicating a time every day to just some solid relaxation is going to help you build a foundation to help you build a more balanced and less stressful life, is what they're saying. So, and they're also saying this is going to help your health as well. So they said whether it's indulging in a spiritual bath, going for a walk in nature, just like Gerald said, doing that crossword puzzle, or doing anything that makes you calm the mind down, because I'm seeing a lot of activity in the mind. And they're also saying to avoid shallow breathing and take really deep breaths before you act impulsively on your thoughts, because that's going to bring fresh oxygen to your body and relieve the anxiety that I'm feeling. Don't be anxious about the trip. Go with the flow and have a relaxed attitude about it. Try not to change too many things along the way, because there could be some delays and things like that. They're saying go with flow. And then they said affirmations are going to be a really, really good tool for you to relax your mind and your body and your spirit. And as you repeat positive life-affirming statements about yourself, you'll notice powerful manifestations and affirmations will start to develop in your life. So they're saying ask spirit for guidance on your spiritual course toward expansion, illumination. Trust that you can relax and enjoy the journey is the main thing that they're saying. Okay, Nibra? I'm going to poke in on your comments here for a second. Okay, all right, breathwork class. Excellent. Yeah, I do pranayama and Brastrika. It's really helpful. So because they brought up affirmations, I went to my art of affirmations and it exploded. So I'm going to try to be as quick as I can. But the first card I got for you is contemplation before the trip. Okay, you see the candle there? I take time each day to meditate. This is part of the relaxation that you can do. A few minutes each morning spent in silence, focused on your purposeful deep breathing, will clear the clutter from your mind and purify and energize you for another challenging day in the now age. I call it Kali Yuga. It's a difficult age to live in, but you got this, okay? So breath work, meditation, all right? The second card I got for affirmations for you is exercise. I enjoy exercising my body and mind. If you're lucky enough to be able to move your body in purposeful exercise, use your mind in free inquiry, you must do so or risk becoming inflexible, weak, or unhealthy in thought and action. This is where I saw you out walking in nature, just kind of letting your subconscious take in all of the sights, getting little messages and synchronicities from spirit, and not worrying too much about that day to day. And then I got, this is who you're becoming. You're becoming a goddess of protection, and that includes protecting your energy and your boundaries. I defend and protect myself and those I care for. Use this gift when you feel that your best interests and the best interests of those you care about are being threatened. Stand up for what you know is right. There's no reason that you and those you care about should suffer due to the ignorance, poor decision-making, or malicious intent of anyone. Those who are wrong need to be shown their error. This is what you're good at. This is what you can do on the trip. You can be a mirror for other people, especially when they're not acting right. Okay? And this could be people outside of your party. All right? And this is the last one. I got persevere. I keep going no matter what. Perseverance is the secret of all successful people. Without it, ambition, talent, and even genius and luck are not enough to get you where you want to go. Any healing modality requires patience and perseverance. And they show that the healing modality that you have will also help people with their perseverance and their patience. So that's a lot from spirit. The main thing they're saying is relax, do your meditation, do those affirmations, really prepare yourself in your mind to be calm before the trip. And don't set too many expectations ahead of time is what they're showing me. Okay. Sending you tons of love, Nivra. I know that Tanys and Gerald have more for you.
Hi, Nivra. So I have decision. Make a decision. So I think you've made the decision and you've chosen this for yourself. They want to make sure that you're choosing it for yourself. Okay. That it's a decision that you're making out of love for you. Don't settle for less because you are a child of the divine. You deserve to have your dreams come true. So don't give up. I'm presuming that this is something that is for you, this training in Guatemala. And so lots of transformation that's going to come with this training. The way forward is open. You're not trapped. Possibilities and opportunities abound. Michael will guide you to your personal and spiritual freedom. So lots of good stuff coming. Trust your angels. Let go of the expectations of how this will happen. Trust that heaven has the perfect plan. So don't go in with expectations. Okay. Go in with an open mind of what's going to happen and just put your creative energy into action. Okay. Archangel Gabriel joins Michael to spark your creativity, help you communicate your vision, and motivate you to create something beautiful. So this is going to be a very creative time for you. You need to just trust the guidance that you're getting from your guides, okay? Archangel Uriel has blessed you with a brilliant epiphany, which I would assume is actually going on the trip. I am also present to clear away your worries so you can trust your divine guidance, I being Archangel Michael, my Michael cards. Your prayers are being answered, okay? And you will manifest what you need. Express gratitude as if your plans have already come to pass. Trust that your angels are bringing you the assistance that you need. So you may be a little bit worried about not having something in terms of that. It's expensive. Yeah. So don't worry. This came up. Okay. You'll manifest what you need. The trip itself, it's time to play. So yes, you're going to learn, but go into it with a playful attitude. Okay. You're working too hard, worrying about everything. Seek out joyous experiences to bring balance into your life. So it's going to help you bring balance. It's definitely saying take action. All right. It's good. I enthusiastically embrace life's boundless possibilities, and it's definitely going to make a difference. I don't know if it's psychic related, but you will probably get more in tune with your psychic abilities. Okay. Because this is my, talking from the sky spirit guides. Okay. It's also going to help you to open to love. So you're going to find more passion in your life. Doesn't necessarily mean romantic, but creative passion will be coming up. And it is safe for you to see the energy of love in all forms, such as angels, auras, and visions. This is why I think it has something to do with energy or psychic abilities or something, because I think you'll have this big download, if not there, then just before, to prepare you for it. And that is what is going to come out of it. But you're going to find it incredibly rewarding. And I'm getting chills on that. It's going to be quite a trip for you. I think it's well worth it, Nivra. So I'm wishing you lots of luck, lots of love. And if you got room in your suitcase, let me know. Gerald.
I can fit into a suitcase. And I'm a very good Sherpa. Okay, so the card I pulled for the Art of Affirmations is play. So, and Tanys had that. And what this means is this is about healing. And the purpose of life is to be happy. And while you are learning, You learn better when you play with it. So go in with an attitude of playfulness. That's going to be really, really helpful. And if you don't agree, okay, the purpose of life is to be happy. If you don't agree, then you need to play more. I mean, simply put. So as it relates to this trip, I got the Queen of Buttons, the Queen of Pentacles, and this is a card about providing. So I think you're going to be provided for comfortably on the trip. And it's also a card of make sure that you give yourself an opportunity to be cared for and to be caring. Because if people are traveling from great distances, sometimes they may need something and you can provide it. Be willing to approach that and be practical with it. You should definitely approach this with the Knight of Swords or Knight of Needles. You're going to be unstoppable with this. Get curious, have some fun with this information. This is going to be lots of information. I keep doing this. It's a lot of information, whatever you're having. And be courageous with it. Be courageous to do it incorrectly in the beginning and stay playful with it and laugh about it, because that's going to lighten the mood. Spend a little bit of time looking at the moon, looking inward, where this does support that idea. You may be, I don't know what kind of a trip it is, but it's going to give you an opportunity to be reflective and to see yourself as part of the bigger picture and feel that connection. Reminder, Seven of Pentacles, this takes time. This takes time. Don't pull the cookies or the muffins out of the oven before they're ready, because they're not going to be good. However, it's important for you to remember this takes time. You're not going to get it all immediately. So I do feel very much for you you're going to add a thoughtfulness about this to the teachers and the other students that will create a new layer of understanding and potential application. And it is important for you to have expression. Use your voice. If you're just processing it inward, say it out loud to make it become reality. If what you're experiencing, does that make sense to people? You need to articulate it, because that's going to help make it feel even more real, and others are going to benefit from your ability to articulate well. So that's what I have for you. So
Love it. You've got a lot of stuff going on, Nibra.
great.
That's going to be quite the trip. And it sounds like it's going to be very transformational and just an amazing, amazing energy. So we're sending you tons of love, and thank you so much for joining us. And thank you for all of your comments. And thank you, Jackie, for helping me moderate. You are amazing. Okay, so let's go ahead and do our next question and just let everybody know what order we're in. We're doing tippers first. So we're going to do Glenith, and then Susan, and then Malima, and then Isabel, and then Rachel Rose, and then Jennifer Kennedy. Okay, so that's what we're in order. And if we get to lightning round, we'll get to lightning round. If not, join us next week. Okay? All right. So next
Niver says belly dancing teaching.
Oh, that is so cool. I love that.
Oh, yeah.
That is amazing. So let me find your tip, Glenn.
If that doesn't have play to it, I don't know what does.
Oh, yeah. Come on.
Absolutely.
That's awesome. Just quit my job last week because I felt I was going to have a nervous breakdown. What will the next few months look like? Okay. Well, I've got good news for you, Glenith, because your guides are trying to reach you. I pulled this card before the show, and I was wondering who it was for. Guidance is all about learning to communicate with your soul and asking your guides to help you manifest your purpose. And they're right there with you. So here you can see Ganesha. He is with the Trinity of Hinduism. It's called the Trimurti. and it's made up of Vishnu, Shiva, and Brahma. And it's the Shiva would be the destroyer, Vishnu would be the preserver, and Brahma would be the creator. And it represents life in all of its forms and its many cycles. So they're basically, when I picked up this card, they're saying that spirit is sending you messages through symbols, through synchronicities, through hunches, through sudden inspirations, through dreams, and they're even trying to get you to directly channel them. Okay. They're asking you to fine-tune your skills and be present and pay attention to important parts of learning and receiving guidance, because they've been giving you a lot of signs and symbols lately. Make it a point to look at spirituality from a completely different perspective that's unfamiliar to you. That's going to kind of break past this little block that I'm feeling. And be willing to talk to people who are a little different than you, experiences, beliefs, and the move will help with that, because they're showing that the new environment is going to help a little bit with that. Okay, Glennie, you're going to be richer for it. Just kind of getting out of your comfort zone a little bit. When someone gives you advice, prepare for it by asking from your heart to receive the information that is for your highest good. That includes me giving you this advice right now. Okay. I've never had him step in and talk to me before. That's really interesting. They're asking me to channel the words that your own soul wants you to hear to further your spiritual growth. Well, I'm trying. Okay. Rely on your intuition, your inner knowledge, rather than your intelligence or your conscious mind. That's the main block. What else? Okay. I already said watch for synchronicities and opportunities. They say you can trust your instincts, pay attention to the messages. They're turning up from a variety of sources. Be very attentive to your dreams. Okay, with me. And they're saying it'd be good for you to keep a dream journal next to the bed, especially if the dream, you tend to lose it first thing in the morning, okay? And they're saying a pleasant surprise is coming your way soon regarding your work, and it will be a new job opportunity. But you need to engage. Oh, interesting. They're saying that there is a male guide stepping forward specifically to help you. Okay, so look for that. So I did pull a few cards from the Creativity Oracle just to kind of provide some background. The first thing I got was courage, and this was right after Gerald said the word courage when he was giving the last reading. So the leopard really stands out to me here. So looking up leopard energy might be able to help you a little bit. I know that Ramsey has a spirit animal who's a leopard, and he's amazing. Have the courage to see the lessons in all situations and face them constructively. So have courage moving forward. That's the main thing they have for your job or your work. The fairies really stand out for me in this card, which tells me that you're getting signs and spirits from nature. Happy accident. Fortunate accidents can act as guides to edit and be open to where you should go next. Okay. So your life is being edited right now. And when you go through these edits, it's basically here to reroute your path. So I said, what is the best thing Gleneve can do moving forward? And this is from the Creativity Oracle. I got let go. You see the little skeleton with the butterfly there? It's all about transformation, flying off. And the graveyard in the background, you're leaving all that dead stuff behind to make room for the new. What, if anything, can be done to let go of what is standing in your way? Okay, that's the question to ask yourself, because I asked your guides, what is she becoming? And I went to the Wild Goddess Oracle. I got you becoming a more free spirit. You're learning to go with the flow a little bit more. You can only change yourself. Now is the time to unleash your free spirit, not try to blend in and be the same as everybody else. Your new job needs to be your decision, not somebody else's decision. It needs to be your decision, and your guides are going to help you. But it's very personal, and they're saying not to allow the opinions of others other than your guides to come forward and influence it unduly. And so then I said, what can Gleneve focus on other than getting a job right now and getting that message from her guides? Watch your savings. I got Taurus. This is the second house. This rules, just your liquid assets. Okay. Securing your base, just trying to be as stable as you possibly can. That's the main energy I got for you. I hope that was helpful. Know a happy accident is coming. Let go, and a new job is coming. You just have to tune in. All right. I'm sending you tons of love. I know Tanys and Gerald have more for you.
Hello. So you are launching a new journey. That's what we have for you. So this new journey, before this new journey, so what's going on right now is you need to savor pleasure. You need to play. Okay. You need to chill in terms of really helping yourself to relax and recover from the environment you were in. Okay. So take some time to smell the flowers while they're still out, because you know it is fall. Take some time to drink the chamomile tea. All right. Because what's going on for you is your vibration is rising. And so it's making you more sensitive to everything around you. And with the rise in the vibration of the earth and everything, you're getting upgraded as well, right? And so it's time for you to start opening to your spiritual gifts. So you're having a tough time because you're kind of blocking it out a little bit. Okay, it's there, and you've risen. So what happens? Now, this could be a lot of you that this is happening for as well. Okay, so what happens is we have a certain range for our usual senses. Okay, this would be like your hearing range, for instance. Okay, your hearing range is like here, and like a dog whistle is up here. So we don't hear it regularly, but it doesn't mean that it's not acting on our vibrational frequency. Okay, it's acting on the energy that's in our field. So when we start to raise our vibration, we do this. All of a sudden it's closer. So it's acting even more on the field, even though it's just out of our range of hearing. So you may not be quite hearing stuff or seeing stuff, but it doesn't mean it's not acting on your energy. Okay, so the more we can start to realize that and start to manage this energy that's coming at us, which is part of what we do when we step into our spiritual gifts, we start to be like, okay, so instead of just having all this stuff coming at me, let's make some sense out of it. Let's listen. And we start to tap into our gifts, right? And I think as soon as Michelle said something about channeling for your guides, I did get that for you. So they're really trying to channel information. This is why I'm giving this spiel, okay? Because that's what happens. We raise our vibration. All of a sudden, we start to hear, but not. And you're in this like delicate stage where you're more sensitive, but you're not quite tapped in just yet. Or you're not as tapped in as what they're going to be giving you, right? You may be tapped in, because I actually feel like you already are, but it's going to increase even more. Okay, so really your guides are like yelling at you, come on, Lenny, listen, I want to tell you some stuff. So that's what's happening, okay? And it just makes you more sensitive to what's happening around you. So I did get someone new is coming. An important new relationship is on the horizon. Open up your mind and heart so that happiness can enter your life. I feel as though there are two new people coming into your life. One of them is a spiritual mentor, okay, to help you with all this stuff. And the other one may be romantic, or a friend that turns romantic is kind of what I'm getting. Put your creative energy into action. Archangel Gabriel and Archangel Michael spark your creativity to help you communicate your vision and motivate you to create something beautiful. Oh.
Wow, that is so weird.
Yeah, so those are your guides talking to you. A human ant behead. Okay. Interesting. Yes, I am feeling that you are in a magical moment. Okay. So you're going to start to tap into more things than what you've been able to. You are in the perfect energetic space to manifest miracles. Allow your wishes to be fulfilled. Okay. And I do think you're going to get a job, because I got abundance card. Okay. Prosperity is on its way to you. Have faith that Source will heal your financial challenges. And I don't know, I went to my life purpose because I wanted to see sort of where you could look. Something to do with flowers. I don't know if that makes sense for you. And as if to confirm, talk to your angels. They're giving you the messages. All right. And I got another abundance card. So really something's coming, Lenny. You just have to be open. Okay. Just be open and allow that to come in for you, and sit with your guides in this time. This is a time for contemplation, to sit with your guides and figure out what's happening with your spiritual gifts, because there's something there for you that they're trying to get through. Okay. And of course, any of us can help you with that as well, if you've got questions. Okay. So hope that's helpful. Gerald.
So I have the King of Needles, which is law and order and discipline and authority. So while you are not working, you need to set yourself a structure so that you get up at the same time every day, you get some exercise, you eat properly, because now is not the time to, I'm just going to say it, now is not the time to wallow in the difficulties that you left. Now is the time for you to move forward, create some structures for yourself that are healthy. Yes, I have. There's a job coming because I have the Ace of Buttons. There's a new opportunity, the Ace of Pentacles. The job is going to be available, and it's also interesting because this is an opportunity. And then I have the Three of Cups. Talk to people so that they know that you're looking for a job, the type of job that you're looking for. Very much feels like it's going to be a word of mouth thing that helps you. So, so do pay attention to that. And, this isn't a surprise. Hold on to your resources. This is the Four of Pentacles. Hold on to your resources. Nurture them. Don't hold them so tightly that they can't grow and evolve and expand. I think money is energy. And so if you ground energy, it can't grow. So go ahead and allow it. I mean, nurture it. Take care of it. King of Needles it. Making sure that you are smart with it. So all of these cards popped out at once. And since you're a tipper, I'm going to do all of them just for you because you're one of the best chatters. Okay, there it is. You are the Magician. So you can actually have this show up for you. You can create something new out of this. If it's with flowers, that would be totally awesome. Seven of Wands, set your boundaries. Don't just take a job because it's there. Pay attention to where you want your energy to go. Plan. This is the Hierophant. Plan. Write down stuff. Get it out of your head so you can see it, so you can help manifest it. And then I also got the Three of Cups again. So it really feels like there are going to be people who are supporting you with this, and be open to that. Be open to meeting somebody for a cup of coffee, a dessert, something like that, just for a walk. This feels very important in the fact that I've gotten two of those. Hello. I mean, pay attention. Sorry, that sounds, crass, but it is me. Trust the connection, because Tanys was talking about the angels and the spirit guides, and there was a lot of that. Trust the connection. There's nature again. And to trust that what you need will show up, because it will. Live in that, trust that it's there, in that expectancy of, well, it'll be here. It'll be here. I'm just going to keep walking. And it feels like you are running down a tunnel. It can be very scary, and you might feel a little sick. That's part of it. Enjoy the waterfall. Enjoy the refreshing aspect that this can give you.
Cleansing. And I'm going to say, set yourself up a structure and make sure you take a shower or a bath regularly. It's very important. I have no idea what I just said. I hope that was helpful. Channeling again, were we?
Yes, just a little. And Tanys and Gerald, you mentioned flowers. You see the little fairies here?
Oh, cute.
They're flower fairies. And I've actually been seeing them around my apartment. I have these drawer pulls, and they were kind of like, I've got a little bit of, this is maybe the Western Leo or something, but I replaced them all with crystals in my house. And so we have these little crystal drawer pulls everywhere.
Awesome.
And the fairies really like them.
Yeah, I bet.
So, and Tanys, you have some spirit animals for us?
Well, I looked up the ant. because there's something to do with that. I also feel like that might be ET related. So
Yeah.
just tap into that. And but the ant seems to be somewhat related too. So take what you can, take what you resonates with you for this. It's time to get to work on that project that you've been thinking about and see it through to completion. Seek support from your closest friends and family rather than isolating yourself. Stay with it and trust that you'll succeed in accomplishing your dreams, or trust that something better will come your way. Be patient with yourself and those around you with any work projects in which you're involved. Okay. So there's some symbolism in there as well. And it talks about being connected with friends and family, which Gerald also spoke about. So
you can only get that here, guys. Oh, that's amazing.
we always
thank you,
do that.
Tanys. Yeah, thank you for looking up ants. That is awesome. So we hope that helps. And your guides are definitely sending you stuff through dreams based on what you just told us, Glennie. So we're sending you tons of love. Come back. Let us know how you're doing, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So our next tipper is Susan. So let me find your question, Susan. Okay. It's a long one. I am wanting to bring myself into discipline for my health and overall well-being. I think I need to execute a formal, comprehensive plan, such as what I would like to eventually offer others. Very good. I'm sure I should add daily meditation and japa, as well as nutrition and some kind of exercise. Well, it's pretty much describing what I do every day. What else should I include to help me succeed and overcome the issues that have been plaguing me? Any counsel is welcome. Okay, Susan. I'm so glad you asked this, because my husband and I basically, because again, my husband's 72 years old. He'll be 73 in a few months. And he just got an amazing doctor's report back. Like, he's so healthy, it's insane. Like, they just said, we've never seen anyone's arteries so clear or anyone so healthy at your age. And they put him in his 40s, like early 50s, late 40s, healthy. And there was another patient who came in after him, who was a 50-year-old marathon runner, and his tests were better. So I'm going to give you what we do, and I hope that helps. But everyone's different. So I'm going to give you what we do, and then I'm going to show you my cards, okay? First thing we do is when we get up in the morning, we do what's called yoga asanas. And it's the sunrise exercises. And then we do various yoga poses based on our ability. The best book that you can order is called The Complete Illustrated Book of Yoga by Swami Vishnu Devananda. It's excellent. He was my husband's teacher, and it's like over 140 illustrations, and it has exercise programs from everything from whether you're Simone Biles and you're like winning the Olympics, or you're 100 years old and you're just trying to like do basic things throughout the day. Okay, so it's for everyone. Then we go into what's called our mantra practice, and our mantra practice is we do it for the planetary deities, and then all of the then the gurus, and then we have a whole japa practice that we do. I'm sure you have one from when you were doing stuff with Amma. And so I would definitely get into that. And then after japa, we do pranayama, Brastrika, and then pranayama, which are 2 breathing techniques. And then after the breathing techniques, we can go into meditation, and we read the Gita. So, or any spiritual text, or Ramayana or Bible or Torah, whatever really resonates with you. That's what I would recommend starting your day with. It's kind of a lot, but just doing a little bit of each of those things can really solidify your day. We also eat a vegetarian diet. So if you're a big meat eater, maybe doing like a meatless day, 1 day a week, just to kind of start. And we cut the caffeine down a little bit too. Okay. That's a lot to do at once. If you just do a few of those, or just 1 or 2, just kind of cherry pick and see what works for you. I know, Gerald, it's a lot. But it's what's called a sadhana. It's a yogic lifestyle.
Hey, to each their own.
Yeah. So, and of course, just doing your everyday stuff there. But that's kind of what we do to stay in shape and get ourselves healthy and happy. Okay. And Daniel will be 75 this month. That's awesome. That's fantastic. So I'll go to what my cards say. All right. So the first, we walk in nature too. We walk 3 times a day for at least half an hour. So that's another thing we do. So, okay. So the first card I got was confidence, and the tiger stood out to me here. Okay. So know and feel this affirmation beyond a doubt. I am all that I need to get what I want. Okay. And you are going through you just finished your Saturn return. So Saturn's going to be making a lot of edits in your life, and that's what he's doing for you. So he's there to support you. The second card I got, Intuition. Trust your intuition throughout this process because you have it. Allow the limitless power of your unconscious mind to answer your problem by using symbols, memories, and hunches. So know that your guides will be with you during this process and helping you with that confidence piece. The next one I got was nature, getting out and walking in nature. This is something that Jonathan and I do every single day. Before we even got into the yoga and the mantras, we were walking out in nature. This is a great way to clear your mind. It's just God's way of, God and Goddess's way of reaching you through entities and divinities and, tree bathing and things like that. So go out in nature as much as you can, for its pure creativity can teach you everything you need to know. And that tells me you're going to be getting a lot of symbols from spirit when you go out on those walks. And then the last card I got from Creativity Oracle is creates patience. Be very patient with yourself as you go through this process. Creativity takes time, and sometimes a project can seem like it's taking too long or seem to be failing. The exercise routine and diet and everything I just gave you, I'm like 12 years into it. Okay. I started off really, really slow. I was drinking caffeine. I was drinking all kinds of other things. I wasn't really exercising much. I had to work my way into it. So just taking one, maybe two, and then just in like little by little putting it in your day will help you start developing patterns and habits. And then you can add things as you go. Okay. So that's that patience card. I got Libra, practice balance when it comes to your health. Don't overdo it. Don't underdo it. Just do what you can do. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Okay. So I just read this in the Gita and they just showed it to me again. And they said that the divine never gives us anything that we can't handle in the present moment. So the rung that's sitting in front of you right now, once you grip it and you go, another rung will appear. So just focus on the rung that's in front of you. Don't look up, and certainly don't look down. If you want to look down, it'll give you some like, wow, I came a long way, but don't look up is what they're saying. Look right in front of you and be as present as you can during this process. Focus on that golden rung that they're showing you. Put your hands on it, and as soon as you're able to lift yourself up, another one will appear. It's like doing pull-ups, okay? Good, don't look up. I don't know if they have a movie about that. That's not what I meant, but you know what I mean? So yes, and then focusing on your relationship, maybe having Daniel go on walks with you can be helpful. I have 3 last cards for what you're stepping into because this is big energy. I am awakened. You're stepping into an awakening. The butterfly and the bell really stood out there. So I think that's pointing out that japa might be very important for your spiritual practice because we all start our japa and our kirtan with bells. I am awakened. The sun's dawning brings warmth, light, and color to a darkened world. I breathe in the infinite promises of a new day. I am filled with the hope that renews my faith and the goodness of all things. I breathe out the dark shadows of the past. So when you're doing your breath work, this is the affirmation for you. Okay, breathing in that good, letting out that yuck. Okay. This is who you're becoming. You're the goddess of truth. You're going to be presenting truths to the world. I am open to new ideas, techniques, and people. I use this gift when you notice you are resistant to allowing the possibility that new ways of doing things and other people might have something to do to contribute to your life and to attain your goal. No one knows it all. It's not a weakness, but the greatest strength to know your limits and get out of your own way and let others help you. This is not all on you. Okay. This is a team process. And the final card I got, this is who you're becoming. I got the goddess of courage. This is a body card. Got a body card for you. I experience my emotions and channel them through useful actions. Use this gift when passions flare or strong feelings threaten to overwhelm logic and practicality. Experience your emotions honestly as they arise. Do not suppress them. The negative ones will subside over time in the light of reason and compassion for yourself and others. What you are passionate about can show you the way to change your life. So I get that you're going to be making these life changes and then sharing them with the collective. I'm doing that right now. All of the stuff that I've been doing for the past 12 years, I'm getting classes. I've got a mantra oracle deck I'm working on. I've got all this stuff coming out in front of me. It took a decade for me to get here. And it's going to be a little bit more time with me tweaking and editing and doing all those things, especially with that sun in Virgo. But you got this. It's going to turn into a curriculum. They showed it to me, and it's going to be amazing. Okay. And you're going to be able to heal a lot of people with this once you're able to get through it. Sending you tons of love. That was a little long. I apologize.
So I looked up Tiger, which just confirmed again everything that you were saying. So Tiger, remain focused, be very patient, and you'll soon receive a surprise that will help you achieve your goal more quickly than expected. You'll soon find a way of healing from a physical condition or an emotional disturbance very quickly, followed by a noticeable increase in vitality. Create a sacred space in your home that is completely yours, where no others may enter, only with your permission, and take the time to enjoy solitude in this space. You'll be experiencing a surge of passion and power that will remain with you for some time. Get ready for a new adventure, one that may present some challenges, but will introduce dramatic changes in your life. So, wow, powerful tiger. So I asked them about the program specifically because I'm sure that the program is going to help you and then others. And they said yes. The short response is yes. Okay. They said to give them your cares. Give us your cares. So this program is going to include a spiritual aspect. Okay. Because I also got, so you need to get your power back. That's one of the things that you need to do in the meantime. All right. You've forgotten who you are. You're a child of the divine. So take your power back. And you're ready for more. Your career is growing and blossoming. Now is the time to make the changes you've been contemplating. So this is the program, right? So they're just confirming that. Part of what's going on for you is your vibration is rising. So this is a time of great spiritual growth for you. You're evolving to occupy a higher energetic frequency so that you can start to open up your spiritual gifts. Okay. Remember that your true nature is spiritual, not physical. The angels are sending you messages to guide your soul's growth. So this is when I asked about the program that you're planning, there needs to be this spiritual aspect to it because that's part of the deal. Okay. That's part of the whole, we're not just physical. We're not just mental. We also have that spiritual aspect. So put your creative energy into action. Okay. Solar plexus is going to be huge for your project, for your program. So working with the solar plexus energy is going to be huge, right? It's all about your self-confidence and helping others build that. So solar plexus goes with that. Yes, definitely spiritual, mental, emotional aspects. So working with the solar plexus. And I think that Michelle suggested working with citrine. I don't know if it was for you or for Nivra, but one of them, citrine, came up. If it didn't, then citrine is coming up for you because it's coming up for me. And making sure that you work on people's fears, because the fears are the basis of some of these blocks that people have with this. Okay. Perhaps tapping into some power animals. There's some power animals that could help with this process. And don't forget to sing and dance. Actually, while I was sitting here listening to Michelle, I was seeing perhaps you and Nivra should do a collaboration because that's a physical and it's very good for, stress relief and exercise and all of that stuff, what she's going to be taking. So anyway, just a thought. Hydration should be a focus. Exercise is key. Caffeine free. All of these things Michelle mentioned. Right. So this is just confirmation. And then there's the mindset, stay positive. And I'm hearing definitely work on the self-judgment piece within all of that. Okay. And also, there's the spiritual aspect, Jesus, the divine healer. So calling in divine healers. Okay. If Jesus is near guy, another healer, right? Archangel Raphael. Yeah, so I would maybe put that on for a little while. Your citrine ring.
It's good for Jupiter too. And you're in Jupiter Mahadasha.
So that's a good idea. And all of that is to work towards unconditional joy. Okay? Because unconditional joy is where you find that balance. It's where you find your spiritual center. And it is where you keep your vibration at its highest. Joy and love are the highest vibration emotions. So that's where you're headed. Okay, so I hope that's helpful. It sounds like it's going to be an amazing program. And good luck with all that.
I'm going to take a drink of my coffee. While I still can.
What flavor is it?
It's just a regular mushroom-infused coffee.
Oh, wow.
Okay. It's the fun guy thing.
It's the fun guy thing, yes. So, Susan, everything that you're talking about is very interesting because I have the tower. You have actually started this process, and so it's going to change a lot of things, and it's going to It's going to get you to your foundation. It's also going to help you find the gems that have been buried that you haven't seen for a while. So this is a very helpful thing. We also have the 4 of buttons reversed. Pay attention to the things that you're holding on to that you need to let go of, not just with the diet and what you're thinking, your physical environment as well, because your physical environment reflects how your overall well-being. So pay attention to that. It may be time to do some releasing. Pay very close attention to the moon phases as you are going through this. Because this is, yeah, I feel if you track the phases of the moon and you do journaling or something along those lines, you are going to see a rhythm that develops, and then you're going to be able to work with that rhythm to help you. So it's almost like a it's a track. So you also we have the devil. So this is a huge process of facing the things that you haven't wanted to look at, and noticing that things are just shadows and what's real and what's not real. I'm also hearing it may be helpful to have a counselor or some professional to help you, maybe with the diet and the exercise, somebody who is skilled with what you're working on. This is the person who is going to help you process all of this new information that's emanating from you. Dead on. Have not wanted to, okay. So I think this is going to be, and it actually, this feels like it's someone that you may not know, but they are there to help you be successful with it. Because guess what? We have the Ace of Wands. You're starting something brand spanking new. It's great. It's a new excitement. And you're going to be inspired. 2 things to remember. Well, actually 3. Doorways are going to open up for you, as Michelle Marie was talking about with the hoops, the loops, and you pull them up. Doors are going to be opening, and walk in. Keep positivity at the forefront. You can be successful. You can do this. It's hard work. You can do this. And let's face it, you have some charisma about you, and enjoy that. This is actually, I think, when some of this stuff sloughs off, you're going to be able to see more of that. And so there you go.
Wow, that was fantastic advice, you guys. We hope that was helpful for you too, Susan. Yeah, we hope that I hope your eye gets better and that you're able to kind of like push through this just little hiccup that you're going through. And we hope that it was helpful. And she says, nice, thank you, G. Yay, awesome. All right, so just to let everybody know in the audience, we have 24 questions. So if you want your question answered, go ahead, Tip. I'm just saying it right ahead because we're already an hour in and I'm not going to be here for 3 hours. So that's just kind of how we're doing it, okay? And yes, you guys are both channeling hard today. It's amazing. Thank you so much. And then Susan, yes, you're so welcome. All right. So just to let everybody know, as far as tippers, we have we just did Susan. Next is Lalima, and then Isabel, and then Rachel Rose, and then Jennifer Kennedy. Okay, that is the lineup. Okay. All right. So let me get to Lalima's question up here. Oh, and you actually wrote a comment to us. That's so nice. So Lalima is asking, just donated any messages coming from me and guidance and advice for what's coming up. And really looking forward to you guys coming online. It's just so accurate and always helps me sometimes, even when the actual situation comes in later. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much, Lalima. That feedback is so important to us. It keeps us going. Okay. So you've got some interesting stuff coming your way. All right. The first card that flew out, and this, let's see the big beautiful butterfly there, is time to focus, balance, reflect, and guide yourself past stumbling blocks to take the right actions. This is the reflection card. Okay. So you're in a bit of a point in your life where you're starting to make some edits. You're starting to change some of that inner dialogue and your wants and your needs toward your higher purpose, which is pretty amazing. The second card, truth. You're standing your truth as you go through this next energy coming your way. An honest desire to know and speak the truth produces beneficial results. And what they said is, don't live other people's truths, live your truth. Okay, because there's only one woman in this card, and that is you. All right. Then I love this card. It's got a hummingbird in it, and I love hummingbirds, and I've been seeing them everywhere. And so look for those. A creative flash of inspiration will come to you quickly and give you the perfect solution. Not a bad card to get. Okay, so that's what's coming your way. So pay attention to the signs and symbols, especially in nature, is what they're saying. Because you're going to be working through some wounds. Withheld support from the past can cause low self-esteem and cripples action. There's a block, and it's from your past, and you're working through this healing energy. Okay, so I asked, where's the block? So I went to my Enchanted Love Tarot, and I got the 8 of Wings. Okay, this is the indecision card. You're struggling with indecision because not all of the cards are out on the table yet. Okay. Gather as much information as you can, but they're saying don't make a decision yet. They're saying that a lack of a decision and even clarity is benefiting you right now. And they're saying that relax and contemplate the whole picture that will bring you satisfaction and resolution. This regards almost every area of your life, relationships, career. They're showing me a lot. Okay, because they said that there's a few outmoded beliefs that are still there about a particular person. I'm getting it might be an ex. In times of doubt and confusion, they're saying it's good to be alert, but do not act immediately right now. And pay attention to your gut. They're saying pay attention to your gut when it comes to people, because you can trust it. And look patiently within yourself for answers from your higher mind, your higher self, because they are trying to speak to you. And the main thing I got is no one else should decide for you. You need to make decisions on your own without this extra stuff. And that includes those voices from the past in your head. We all have them. Doesn't make you crazy. It just makes you intuitive, and it makes you reflective. Okay. It makes you a emotionally a responsible person. Okay. So this is the main energy I got. You need to love yourself first. Okay. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. And you should know, Lima, that you are beautiful. You are intelligent, you are successful, and you have so much to bring to the table that if anyone comes on board, they're going to be intimidated, if anything. Okay, so don't let that self-confidence piece get you down because of this shadow that just came forward. Okay, get that out. It doesn't belong in there. All right, because you are. Oh, interesting. Okay. They're saying the reason you have some of these thoughts and experiences and things like that is because you are such a bright light. You are vibing on such a high level as both a healer and just a soul that you are going to attract the shadow entities, and you're going to have to create some boundaries and do some affirmations for yourself in order to not attract that type of person again, because it is a pattern. Okay. That's a lot. You're going to be working through a lot. The main thing is you're going to be getting through some wounds, which is fantastic. And you're going to be getting a lot of little signs and symbols from spirit to help you reflect and move past some of this energy to transform into a new, beautiful you. Yes, indecision in career, love, everything is confused. Okay. I also wanted to understand various aspects of life, pushing me towards something big. It's all chaotic. Something significant is coming. Wait for clarity. It's not there yet. Okay. I get a lot of opposite thoughts that can confuse, it's fear, gut, emotionally. Trust your gut. Thoughts, messages, and epiphanies. Yes, you are getting signs and symbols from spirit. But what I'm getting from your energy and your questions right now is you're struggling with a lot of anxiety. Okay. The anxiety piece is it's not going to help you reflect, and it just feeds those past wounds. Okay. Kick them out. They're not paying rent. Okay. And there are ways to do that. You can contact all three of us or any of us for lots of modalities and things that you can do to help you with this block, because we've all dealt with it too. Okay. Sending you tons of love, Lalima. And thank you for sharing your energy with us today.
Hi, Lalima. So again, I looked up the hummingbird because Michelle mentioned a hummingbird. And we seem to be on a roll with this tonight, so why not? You need to be very flexible with twists and turns in your life. Will take the twists and turns in your life that will take place in the next few days. Put more emotional sweetness into your life. You need it. You're going through some very heart-opening kinds of experiences, and you'll quite naturally draw more and more love into your life. Openly express the love you have and feel for those important people in your life. Give yourself the gift of as many flowers as you can. Spread them around your house and enjoy their sight and fragrance throughout the days to come. Okay, so that's the hummingbird. And cards, I got take control of your thoughts. Your thoughts are creating your reality. Have faith. Stay focused on the outcome that you truly desire. Okay, so if you're not sure of what that is, that's when you wait for clarity. Okay, just chill and wait for clarity. This time is a blessing in disguise. Be patient and have faith that your angels have this situation under control. What will come is far better than you dare dreamed. So you are being prepared for something. Okay, so just stay the course. It says stay the course, don't panic. Okay, open your heart. No one is perfect, so please stop judging yourself. It says and others, but I think there's a lot of self-judgment there. Let love heal the situation, and that's love for self. Okay, I think we've had a couple of conversations about other stuff. I fully embrace bliss in my life, so they want you to take time to savor pleasure. Okay, take the bubble bath, right? Smell the flowers, drink the tea, launching your journey. I think you're launching a journey that it will be a spiritual one. The way forward is open. So you're feeling trapped, but possibilities and opportunities are all around you. Okay, it's just about which one to take. So you're going to tap into your spirit guides to find out what that should be. And Archangel Michael says, I will guide you to personal and spiritual freedom. So it's tapping into those messages that are coming. Okay, open up to your spiritual gifts because those are coming. And look at that, we got hummingbirds on here as well. I just realized that, 2 of them.
That's awesome.
Okay, so believe in magic because we just had some. So believe in magic. Your prayers are being answered. Okay, they're received. Answers will come. They're going to come soon, although perhaps not as you expected. Okay, someone new is coming into your life. So an important new relationship. Trust your angels. Let go of expectations of how your dreams will come true. Trust that heaven has the perfect plan. Okay, and I think, you're going to be standing on top of the world with a whole bunch of new growth, exceeding expectations, your expectations. So if you can release them, then you're going to be standing on the world with all of these beautiful new growth. I soar into excellence. Okay, so yes, you are starting a spiritual journey, my dear. Okay, so just chill, allow those things to come in. Say, there's a number, that's interesting. Oh, there's that happening, that's interesting. That's magic in action. So start to believe in magic, and that's going to take you forward. Okay, hope that's helpful. Just breathe.
So, Lalima, I want to go back to something Michelle Marie said. You're intelligent, you're beautiful, you are all that. Don't forget that. This journey is to help you expand and to embrace that and to allow that to shine, because others need to see that. They don't need to understand it. You don't need to get on a mountaintop and start screaming it. They're going to experience it. And I have the Queen of Buttons. This is the Nurturer card. Take care of yourself through this process. And then, I got the Magician and I got the Fool. So yes, you're starting a new journey, and you're the master of skill. You have a lot of possibilities and a lot of things to bring with you. Do not discount the skills you have. Don't be thinking that, oh, I can't do that. Well, have you tried? So, um, also, this journey is going to lead you in lots of different directions. You're going to go down one path, you're going to move, and you're going to have new opportunities to learn new things. Consider it experience. Consider it experience, because you can, if you've ever ridden a bike and you've gone downhill, it goes really, really fast. And then you have to go uphill and it's really, really slow. Shift the gears to help you do that. And that's okay. A word of warning: don't be stubborn. Don't talk too much. You know, I mean, don't be the champion of shouting stuff that you don't fully understand things. I don't know what that means, but and then I have two of the things that I have is I have experience and time. This journey is going to give you lots of experience and it is going to take time. Both of those things are important. And I think you said something earlier where there's a lot of stuff going on. I feel a suggestion of this is to write some of this down to get it out of your head, through your hands and onto the paper, so that it's not clogging things up. You can actually, how to distinguish if the thought is actually gut thoughts, not the brain. Guess what? That's experience. And I would also, and they're telling me write it down. And anytime you write stuff down, date it so that you can do that. So there you go. Thank you. I mean, woo, you got a lot of good stuff there. Lean into it. Been writing. Good for you. Good for you. Yeah, that gets a fan for it. Boom.
Good job, Lalima.
Yes, thank you.
Yay. Oh, Lalima, we love it when you join us. Thank you so much. And again, you've got this. You are one of the most successful people we know. Okay, so you'll be fine. All right, don't sweat the small stuff. You've got this. Okay, so Jen is here, and I saw that you tipped, so I'll put you in the list, Jen. Thank you so much. I subscribed to your channel last week. I saw you on. I was like, she has a channel. I subscribed, and it was so exciting. So I'm glad that you're here. So my holistic self, here she is right here, guys. Go ahead and subscribe to Jen's channel. She's brand new. She's fantastic. We love her. All right.
You'll notice Twillow Talk on there. She's been putting it on putting Twillow Talk on her channel.
Oh, awesome. Thank you. And she goes, woohoo. That's awesome, Jen. So just to let everybody know. Oh, and Lalima says, looking forward. Thank you so much. Always nice to be here. Feels with positivity. That's awesome. Well, we aim for that. And Sonia, thank you for all the love. And Marella is here. Thank you, Marella, for joining us. It's so good to see you. I love chatting with you. She's one of our best chatters. All right.
Beck. Say hello to Beck too. Hello, Beck.
Beck, yes, and Annie and Sonia and Stacy and so many wonderful people are here with us. So thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, just to give you guys a rundown, we've got, let's see, we just finished the Lima. We're going to do Isabel Rodriguez, Rachel Rose, Rachel Kennedy. Oh, sorry, Jennifer Kennedy, excuse me. And then Mercury Retrograde. I like to blend things. And then Jennifer Jerkovsky. All right. All right. And then what are you guys good to go just after tippers today? Because we have 25 questions and I think it's just too much.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, we're very popular. So we're only going to do tippers today because we have 25 questions, you guys. And we really want to get to our tippers. Okay. So just letting everybody know in the chat. All right. So let's go ahead to our next tipper, and that is, I believe.
Yeah, I'm like really plugged in. I don't remember anything I'm saying. That's always a good sign.
Yeah, me either.
Okay, so deciding on my future life, separated of my husband, need a new job that will provide me financial stability. And I love that you have Ganesh as your thumbnail, so you definitely have some support there. In the midst of all of this, I met someone who has a spiritual meaning, and I need guidance. Okay, that's a lot of transformation.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, so I did get a few cards for you. Okay. And I believe this is Isabel. Okay, so Isabel, the first card I got for you is the Princess of Gems. And this is from the Enchanted Love Tarot. Okay. This is who I feel. So I asked them, I pulled this card and I'm like, okay, who is this? And they said it's her. I'm like, okay. So you know she's playing the flute. You know the meaning of that, especially with Krishna. She's in a garden, she's planted. And the main thing I'm getting from this is that you're very practical. You can persevere through a lot of things. You're not afraid of getting your hands dirty, and you like honest work. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Don't be afraid of seeming naive or unsophisticated. I don't know why they're telling me that, but they did. Because they said a new partner can come your way. They're very down to earth. They're good with their hands, and they're going to be able to create wealth in some way. And they're saying that you have these qualities too. They're saying if the communication of practical information and useful skills will aid you in your search for true love. Okay. Wow. They're also saying that a new business idea will evolve because you have a business mind. You're a very hands-on person. You're very business oriented. And they're saying that the new love interest needs to have some of these qualities as well. And you may work together for money, for charity, for hobbies, and or even home renovation. So look for a teammate. That's what they're saying. Look for a very like a Pentacles kind of guy, like a Capricorn or a Taurus, something like that. Or even Virgo. Okay, they're saying if you take a gardening class or something involving pets or classes, that's where you're going to find the love interest, and it's also going to improve your love life. Okay, so they're saying taking a practical approach is going to help you through this. All right, because the main thing I'm getting is you're very emotional about this situation because I got the moon in Pisces. This also indicates this is a spiritual moon for you. All right. And what this also tells me is you're very, very sensitive. If I actually read the cards, it's defend your dreams, accept your idealizations, let your feelings tell you how to be a part of something overwhelming. And oh, here we go, sensitivity. That's what Tanys pulled. You're very, very sensitive to the energies that are coming your way. All right. So that's the main energy that I'm kind of asking you to guard and to protect and to create some boundaries with, is that divine sensitivity. Because you're going through a period of growth, and there's pearls in this card. And Amy actually explained the meaning behind this. And she says, sometimes, pearls are created through agitations that come up in our lives. Okay. And it literally says every day is an opportunity to grow on it. This is part of your healing process. Just as a grain of sand wraps itself in successive layers of material born of the oyster, it becomes a precious pearl. We attain emotional intelligence when irritations are seen as opportunities for growth. So you're being given a lot of opportunities to grow. And they're also saying that wearing pearls can help because that does help with the mind, and it's recommended as a Vedic remedy. So wear pearls. Okay, that can help you. Don't combine them with too many other gems, especially hard gems like diamonds and sapphires and rubies, because they'll combat with the softer energy of it. All right. This is what you need to avoid, both in the workplace and to avoid becoming when you start getting hit with these irritants. Become the pearl. Don't become this. This is the drama queen. Okay. Don't let the irritants turn you into something that doesn't make you very nice around other people. Okay. Because this happens to all of us. We have to kind of step back and guard those boundaries. Okay. Some people need a high level of attention to validate their sense of worth. Make sure that you are not that person staging needless plays. Okay. There could be a lot going on in your life right now, a lot of drama, a lot of stuff. Go with the flow, wear the pearls, and just breathe. Okay. You have a lot of stuff coming your way. There's a lot of divine sensitivity that you're growing into. But just come into this period with grace and avoid the drama. Okay. I hope that was helpful. I know that Tanys and Gerald have more for you, and I'm sending you tons of love. Okay, Isabel.
Hi, Isabel. Yeah, it sounds like there's a need for some energetic tubing. So if you need help with that, reach out. Okay, I can help you with that. So I'm getting that the marriage was a bit of it created codependency with you. Like, I'm not a psychologist or anything, so I'm going to throw these words out. Please don't take them as diagnoses. That is not the thing. But it had codependency-like features for you, in which your solar plexus took a hit. Okay, because I got healing away addictions. So it feels like it's a bit of an addictive thing. Like you're addicted to, you're addicted because of the dynamic, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so you just need to cut those cords. That's the marriage stuff, all right? It's safe for you to be powerful and take charge of your life in positive ways. Okay, so work on your solar plexus. Base chakra, choose only positive thoughts to describe your home, career, and finances, as your words determine your outcome. So where we focus is where the energy flows. So if we focus on the positive part, the new beginnings, right? The new job, that you're going to have stability, you know, that you're going to meet people. And I also got the letting go card. So walking away. Just know that you are protected. Okay. Angels of healing are with you. A time of healing is about to bless your life. Accept Archangel Raphael's emerald green light while Michael enhances your strength. We got the igniting courage card. But you see how this horse is jumping over that barrier? You're jumping over your self-imposed barriers, okay? Because sometimes we impose these things on ourselves because we think we can't do anything, and we can. So I'm bringing forth new and dynamic energy in the world. So you're giving birth to a new time, a new energy, which is wonderful. One of peace, right? Because we have the dove here. Increase your knowledge. So education brings opportunities. Take a course, pick up a book, find a mentor to teach you what your soul longs to know. So there may be a course that you need to look at, okay, in order for you to embrace your life purpose, because you have a big life purpose. Okay, I can feel it there. And it says, I'm guiding you towards your life purpose. Whatever makes your heart joyful is what you're meant to be doing. So I ask you, are you joyful? Okay. Open up to your spiritual gifts. Remember that your true nature is spiritual, not physical. The angels are sending you messages to guide your soul's growth, because you're going to be making a difference. And this is also my spiritual communication card. So I think that you're getting a lot of intuitive hits, and that may be part of what is sort of in your way. It's creating that resistance for you because it's opposite of what you've been programmed. Okay. And so you need to go inside and decide what it is that you want to work with. Are you going to heal the childhood wounds and move forward in a new direction? Are you going to do somewhat in between, right? Because you don't have to make all changes at the same time. Maybe there's an in-between thing that you can do. Thinking positive about what you really want to happen is where you should focus. All is in perfect timing. This is it. It's time to take action now. I'll be here to help you every step of the way. So Michael's going to be there. Look at that door. It's wide open for opportunity. I also had taking action. So when I asked about what kind of job for you, like what sort of aspects you should look at, so you need to take into account your sensitivities, because you are becoming more sensitive. Okay. It will be a leadership role, not necessarily management or supervisor role, but a leadership style role. Okay. Somewhere where you're going to have to take you're really going to take that sort of leadership in a community is what I'm seeing. Okay. So whether that's like in a creative role, because there's a creative expression, but I also got speaker. So you may be speaking about some of the things that you've been through, or this is also, I see that you are already taking your spiritual path, like tarot, Reiki, and chakras. Okay. So I'm a human resources consultant as well. You're looking in a hospital. Okay. So in a hospital, watch your sensitivities. Okay. They're full of stuff, hospitals. So just make sure that you learn how to manage your energy before you do that. Okay. Yeah. So your life purpose involves your skills of oration and creativity. So those are the kinds of aspects you want to bring in to what you're doing. And there's lots of ways to be creative in human resources, right? Learning and development is what comes to mind when you tell me human resources and I get those cards. Like these are very much like training and development sort of area. So perhaps look in that kind of area for your job. Okay. Hope that's helpful.
Well, I got the 9 of Needles reversed. So yes, you are in the process of letting things go. This is a very difficult time. Looking more in administrative part, the clinics can be heavy in the energy. Yes. And so you need to let things go. Don't lose hope. Hold on to the hope because it is important. Be careful of being childish about this. So this could go back to what Tanys was mentioning, that inner child work. So don't be careful in reverting back to that. I have the 7 of Needles, the 7 of Swords. So it feels like there was betrayal that was really, really hurtful. And so it's okay to pick up your toys and go home and leave. You don't have to play that. So I got, in relation to the idea of the job, I got the Hierophant. So this is somebody who follows rules and structures and understands all of that. This is somebody who is checking things to make sure that there's no deception. And so, because I mean, both of these are 5s, and 5s are about conflict. I was actually going, I thought about, and Tanys, I was thinking like a patient advocate, somebody who connects with the patient, who speaks on the behalf of the patient and what's needed, and is able to connect passionately to the patients and the caregivers to help bring them together and rally. And I have a feeling you're going to be able to make stuff happen pretty quickly as it relates to that. So it feels very much that way. It also, I have the card Organize, and this is under Heal, and it's like, I take time to organize my life, and it's really about that. You know where things belong, and you put them back there, and if they're not put back there, why weren't they put back there? You know, I mean, it's like, put everything in its place because it makes sense. You saw that position open. Well, there you go. Yeah. So, organize things. And as you're remember, this is a grieving process. This is a lot of things going on. So, give yourself a little bit of time and support yourself. So when I work in the clinic as a receptionist, enjoyed and loved so much advocating for those in need. I mean, that makes a lot of sense to me, because there's nothing better than anybody who works really appreciates somebody who understands everything that's going on, understands all the pieces and parts, and can make them work well together. So, and that's a skill. So, thank you. I hope that was helpful. Woo.
Yeah, you drilled right down into that, Gerald. Yeah, patient care coordinator. You can't get much more specific than that. So that's awesome. We hope that was helpful, Astri. And I know a few patient care coordinators in our area. They get pretty good pay, but it is a high stress job. And the one thing that I learned from my patient care coordinator friends is know your boundaries and don't do things you're not certified to do, because the hospital will try to do that to you, because they're all going through that right now.
Yep.
Okay, because they're all budgeting up to the gills. All right.
And make sure you do some energetic protection if you're going to work in a hospital.
Yes, I was going to say, was it
burnout
tourmaline?
is-
Yeah.
yeah.
What stones can she carry with her?
Yeah, black tourmaline, and I think some selenite would be helpful as well. for you.
Excellent.
Okay.
Excellent.
Ooh, selenite for the win. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have it in front of my main deities, so it's gritting, and Tanys got me onto it. So, oh yeah, we got our selenite. It's always on hand.
Yep.
So, awesome. Oh, thanks so much for joining us, Isabel. All right. So our next question is Rachel. You've been so patient with us, Rachel. Thank you so much. Let's find you here. All right, Rachel. I'd love a reading regarding my new home. Have some worries. Oh, Lord. And or sister issue. Oh, goodness. Okay. Well, I got a few cards for you, Rachel. And the first one I got is you need to release. Have a good cry. Okay. I let go of hurt and anger. Welling up from pain, sorrow, regret, and tears bring much needed release for feelings too strong to hold on to inside. Some think crying is a sign of weakness, but tears promote health, both mentally and physically. Have a good cry. That's what they're showing me, because they're saying that you're holding on to stuff that's making you sick. Okay? It's not good to hold on to those things. This is who you are, your mind. This is what you're working on. You're working on a lot of mind stuff right now. Okay? I surround myself with beauty and positive people. Don't have people around you that aren't basically lifting you up and serving your higher purpose. Use this gift when the world seems a frightening place or when people refuse to support you and your positive efforts. Remember, your actions to improve yourself are threatening to those who want to control you or resist improving themselves. Use beautiful art, music, and creativity of all kinds to remind you of how wonderful and enjoyable life is. This is who you are. Use your divinely given charisma. You're a goddess of the arts. Double down on that as you're going through this phase. That's really going to help you through it. You're also stepping into being goddess of the new. Okay. I love and accept myself as a unique individual. You're very unique. Okay, Rachel? Use this gift when it seems that you are not being accepted for any reason, but especially if it is because you are different from other people, because you want to be different, or because you want to be different. You do not need the acceptance of ignorant or intolerant people. You cannot change anyone else. What you do need is love and accepting yourself and being a good person. What this tells me is you got to make some edits to your social life. Okay? Invite people in that are uplifting you. Get away. Don't mess with the haters. Okay? They're not there for you. And that negative energy, they're saying, is affecting your health. Okay? Let's see. Now, I got 3 angel cards for you. The first one I got is 5 of Fire. This tells me there's a major conflict coming up. I'm guessing this has to do with the sister issue. Competing goals, bothersome details, conflict with others. What Spirit is asking you to do, as I got 8 of Cups, walk away. Don't dive into the drama, okay? You will be seen as emotionally more mature if you don't engage, okay? It's a desire to move on, a search for something more meaningful, spiritual, and emotional growth. This little is coming in to just basically help you with that growth piece, okay? Because the last card I got is that you are stepping into your intuition. Archangel Haniel can help you. I got the High Priestess. Listen to your intuition, have patience, and consider carefully what you want before acting. They're saying, don't be impulsive, okay? She's emotionally sick, and I don't know if it's worth reconciling. I got the 8 of Cups. I got that right now. The energy is you need to walk away from it because you don't want that sickness to affect you physiologically. That's what they're showing me, okay? Because they're saying she's contagious. All right. Let's see. This is a stone that you can bring with you. I normally don't go to my gemstone deck, but it said, hey, pick one. This is something that you can help with the heart energy regarding the sister. I got malachite, prosperity. There's a positive shift in your flow of divine support. Okay, this is going to bring more positive, energetically minded people toward you. And Tanys has the malachite right here. Oh, and it's an elephant. Is that elephant or rhinoceros? Elephant, trunk up. And you're on mute, love. The
little striations in there is what makes it malachite there. You can see those beautiful little pattern.
Very cool.
So
Well,
very
yeah,
much beautiful.
I hope that was helpful. So Tanys, it's all yours. Thank you.
Hi.
Yeah. Oh, and Rachel says she has a gorgeous malachite piece. That is
Awesome.
awesome.
Awesome. I love
Oh,
malachite.
and she hung up on me, and she's the one who reached out. Yeah, just walk away. She's just looking at the drama.
Yeah, I got let it go for her.
Oh, good. Okay. We're getting the same
Mhm.
stuff. That's awesome.
Yeah. This situation no longer serves you. Allow me to sever your energetic connections to the past so you can embrace the future. And I have that parents are involved.
Ooh.
So obviously, because she is, a sister. Divine truth is that your parents are eternally love you to the best of their abilities. The angels are helping you heal from any pain associated to your mother or father. So there's a parental piece in there that's affecting the whole situation. So it's creating the dynamic. Angels of healing are with you. A time of healing is about to bless your life. Accept Archangel Raphael's emerald green light, while Michael enhances your strength. Okay. It's safe for you to be powerful and take charge of your life in positive ways. We have the solar plexus. So along with your malachite, perhaps choosing something along the lines of the citrine. Okay. And then I also got base chakra. Choose only positive thoughts to describe your home, career, and finances, as your words determine your outcome. So please think about changing how you speak about these things. Okay. And I got, so for the house, stay the course. Don't panic. You're not in the wrong path. You're just having a bumpy start. Just learn from your experiences and keep going. Okay. This is it. It's time to take action now. I'll be there to help you every step of the way. I being Michael. Okay. For my Michael cards. Embrace the magical moment. You're in the perfect energetic space for manifesting miracles. Allow your wishes to be fulfilled. And then I also got the manifesting dreams card. So it's manifesting time. So that means we have to make sure that we're watching our thoughts, because whatever we think about in those kinds of manifesting times, whatever we think about comes. Okay. You're going to rise above. Okay. So you've had a really tough time, and this is the lotus coming out of the mud. So you're rising above there. Okay. You see all this light coming in? That's what's happening. And you're revealing radiance. So there's some pearls of wisdom that you'll have picked up along the way in the last while. So step into those pearls of wisdom and think about what it is that you have learned over the last bit. Childlike wonder fills my life, soaring into joy. Okay. So I am getting that it's a good choice and that things should go smoothly. Okay. Basically for the house thing, sister, you got to make some changes. Okay. But you need to change your thought process in all of this. You need to think positively for it. The more you dwell in the heavier energies, the more that's just going to bring it up for you in that way. And you don't need that. So you need to think positive. That's key for you, Rachel. Think positive for all of this. Okay. Because you got 2 manifesting cards. So whatever we manifest, it comes to thought first, and then it comes to reality. So think positive in order to bring it to reality, the positive stuff. Okay. So hope that's helpful.
I'm going to actually piggyback on that. I got release related to your sister. It's heal. I let go of hurt and anger. If she hung up on you, she self-selected. Don't pick up the phone and do not call her. Pay very close attention to it, because you don't want to get sick in your new place. And if you are holding on to all of this stuff, if it's welling up, it's showing up, it's going to make you sick. So, and don't, I mean, I know it's easier said than done, but just think about other things, because this has been a conflict for a long time. 5 of Swords. And it's a lot for you to carry. And I think it's one of those things that for this to work, and you've just moved into a new place, don't bring that stuff in with you. Throw it out. Leave it on the curb, because you need to start celebrating your daily small victories, the things that you have been successful at doing. Now, the house or the new place is freaking awesome, because I got the Four of Cups reversed, which is all about motivation. You're so motivated to get in there and to make it a great environment. It's a card of, I have the support of the Two of Cups. It's about partnership, you working with the house, working. I don't know if you have a roommate or anything like that, but I mean, working together to make the house the environment you want, because it's the Empress. This is what you are doing. You are creating. It's a tiny house. The landlord is very good. Then great. Then that could be the partnership of it. And so the landlord wants to have a good tenant. So you be the Empress. You make it completely, be creative with it. Nurture yourself. Make it feel good. I get that you're worried about mold. I'm not necessarily feeling any of that. But again, I mean, you're motivated. Do all of this new stuff. Set up new structures. Have a good partnership with it. I mean, the Empress, this is exactly what you want. You want to feel good. You want to feel nurtured. You want to feel creative. You want to feel like you can be in a place that, wild things, wild, wonderful things can happen. So I say go for it and pay attention to the synchronicities around you. There's lots of opportunities. So there you go. So thank you.
Yeah, everyone's commenting in the audience, Gerald. You're like on fire. So that's fantastic. We hope that was helpful, Rachel, and come back, let us know how you're doing. And she says, thank you. You're very welcome.
You're welcome.
Okay. All right. So we have a couple of questions left. Let me go and see. We have, let's see, Jennifer Kennedy, and then we have Jennifer Tchaikovsky. Okay. And we're almost up on 2 hours. So are you guys doing okay for the last two?
Yep.
Okay. That's good. All right. So let me find your question, Jennifer Kennedy. Donated and wondering about this week and next. Okay. Well, I've got some interesting cards for you, Jennifer. The first thing I got is pay attention to your dreams. I am a dreamer. I got this from the Art of Affirmations. When we awaken to our ability to create our own reality, all our dreams are possible. I breathe in the manifestation of my hopes and wishes. I am filled with the knowledge that my dreams become true, and I breathe out doubt and despair. Keep a dream journal by the bed. Okay. And they're going to send you very specific symbols. They're saying both in nature and in your dreams, because you're able to look for them. And I'll tell you why. All right. So the next thing, they're asking you to organize the next couple of weeks. Get your stuff together. Okay. And I'm getting that this is kind of a mental organization as well, because there are a lot of winged birds in this card. Okay. I take my time to organize my life. The time and effort it takes to make lists and schedules and put things in their proper place is an investment in yourself that always pays off, especially when you're trying to do something challenging. This really fits in with the Sun in Sidereal Virgo energy that we have on the 17th. Those little edits that we have going on. This is a great time to edit, especially when the kids are back in school and you just have a little bit of time to look into those details and get those routines pat down so that you can really focus on not wasting any time and allowing your creativity to flow. This is why I think this is so important. I got a body and a mind card, and they're both the goddess of illumination. Yeah, you can't make this stuff up. Okay, so we'll go with the body first. Okay, goddess of illumination. I learn from mistakes and grow wise and strong. Use this gift when you are angry. I just realized my microphone's on the floor. I don't know how that happened. I apologize, guys. Hopefully you all can hear me. I learn from mistakes and I grow wise and strong. Use this gift when you were angry with yourself or other people, having made what you consider to be a mistake. All expectations are unreasonable, especially the expectation that you can go through life without making mistakes and having to deal with the mistakes of others. Successful people know that mistakes are valuable learning experiences. So just be patient with yourself and going through this new Virgo energy, the new school year. Develop some routines that are going to help, but also be flexible enough to tweak them a little bit so that you, if there's a mistake or if something like comes up that you can just go with the flow and with that. Okay. Then I got the mind card, also Goddess of Illumination. I am flexible. I can adapt to the challenges of the now age. Okay. This is also called the Kali Yuga. Lots of flow required here. Okay, Jennifer, use this gift when you're on information overload, constant change, or other aspects of the rapid pace of modern life threaten to overwhelm you. So what this tells me is use this Goddess of Illumination, your divine intuition, to go with the flow, accept things as they come, develop those routines, and be willing to change them and be flexible when you run into delays and obstacles. It says modern conveniences have eliminated the cushion time necessarily to properly absorb and consider all information and concepts. To achieve true knowledge and wisdom, you must take time out of the day for quiet reflection. Okay, so what I got when I was reading that was you were literally taking out time for tea time. You literally make yourself some tea and you sit down and you relax. Okay, that's going to be so important for your routine. One thing that Gerald is really teaching me is when he sends me his schedule or what's going on with him is he goes, this is what I'm doing for self-care. He schedules self-care. This is something that you need to do coming into Virgo session because you got the kids, you got all the responsibilities, and your guides really want you to take that time to just literally breathe. Okay, Jen? All right, because I got that your guides are sending you messages through the dream world and through those synchronicities. Archangel Haniel can help you. You are a high priestess, okay? Listen to your intuition, have patience, and consider carefully what you want before acting. The reason I put all of those other cards for the Goddess of Illumination out front is that you're going to be having a lot of distractions and things that are getting in the way of your decision-making and this, okay? So doing those things are going to help you make better decisions. This is what I see coming for you. And I did shuffle well. I got another hummingbird, Tanys. And I think the Goddess of Illumination kind of relates to this because flash. And illumination is the word illumination is very close to flash, okay? A creative flash of inspiration will come to you quickly and give you the perfect solution. So this is going to be in the next few weeks. And I'm also noticing the sun up here. That's unexpected flash. So you've got quite a week in front of you. Just remember to go with the flow, be gentle with yourself and others, especially the kids when they make mistakes, or if you make mistakes along the way, it's human, move on, and be flexible in the now age. That's kind of what I'm getting. And really pay attention to those dreams. Okay, Jennifer, I hope that was helpful. I know Tanys and Gerald have more for you. Thanks for being with us today.
Hi, Jen. So get your power back. You've forgotten who you are. You are a child of the divine. So take your power back. Okay. And one of the ways you can do that is simplify your life. So there's some things that you can, I just feel like you've got a lot of anxiety because you feel like you have all this stuff you have to do. Ask yourself what's truly important, because there's some simplifying you can do. I think Michelle mentioned edit, simplify. Okay. There's some things that you think are super important that maybe they're not this week. Right. So just simplify your life. And this is a blessing in disguise. This busyness is a blessing in disguise. Okay. Be patient. Have faith that your angels have this situation under control. What will come is far better than you dare dreamed. So it might be really busy and like overwhelming this week. That's what I'm feeling. This week is like the energy is there. Have no fear. Okay. Because really fear is a trap of the ego and you are protected. So you don't need to worry. Okay. Simplify your life, do some prioritization, and just be honest with yourself. Okay. All of your feelings, even the difficult ones, have a message for you. Accept your truth, then let source take it from here. So we often put an awful lot of pressure on ourselves to do things that, like I said, are not always necessary. So be honest with yourself. What are your feelings telling you? Are your feelings telling you that you have too much on your plate? Or are your feelings telling you that this particular thing isn't as important as something else? Okay. And increase your knowledge. There's something that you need to do a little bit of research about. before you make a decision about it. Once you do that, there's going to be some clarity on something. Okay. Your vibration is rising. This is a time of great spiritual growth. You're evolving to occupy a higher energetic frequency. And that's going to give you some creative energy to put into action. So that's going to help you to really start to be the light for others. You see all this light coming from him? That's the light coming from your heart. So when you're overworked, it's hard to shine that light because you feel like you don't have enough light for yourself even. So make sure that you are able to shine that light. Okay? Because you have that big, beautiful heart. Allow that light to come out. You have a powerful message. So share the light with the world, because really you are going to get messages. So you're hearing messages from spirit. You're getting those. Your intuition is talking to you. You just need to follow your bliss. See how she's balancing on the back of that unicorn? You need to find your balance. That's the 2-2 story too, right? Empowerment. We saw something about empowerment earlier too. So empowerment and balance. Those are the big themes from your reading. And then expect miracles. Look at all that love, healing hands. We've got growth, the lotus coming out of the mud, right? Reaching up to that beautiful ball of love. Okay. So it's going to be okay. Just breathe, 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 breathe. Prioritize. Okay. Hope that's helpful.
Jen Kennedy. So this week and next week, 7 of Buttons, Perseverance. Stick with it. Things are going to come to fruition. You need to stick to it. However, you need to avoid perfectionism, because when this card shows up, the 8 of Pentacles, this is about mastery, but reversed, it's about perfectionism. And remember, finished is better than perfect in many things. So be able to get stuff off of the to-do list. I mean, all of my cards are pentacles, so they're buttons. So this is the Queen of Buttons. You're being very practical. You can do the nurturing, you can provide. And remember that finished is better than perfect, because that's something that you would could it could slow you down. It could actually force you into judging yourself much more loudly than you need to. And don't be careful not to let that happen. 4 of Cups. Avoid stagnation. Avoid sitting on the couch, flipping through all of the channels, because it's taking you away from getting stuff done. Be careful of using this as an avoidance technique. And so I also got the Goddess of Illumination for the mind. And again, I am flexible and can adapt to challenges of our now age. And of course you can, because you're practical. So remember that. And the other thing is that I have for you is, remember in the next 2 weeks to express your gratitude, and be willing to tell people how you are grateful for them. Make it uncomfortable. So there you go.
Oh, I love that we both got the Goddess of Illumination. That's fantastic.
It really suits her, that energy, for sure.
It
Yes.
does. And Jen, just to let you know, this is like, it's not just one deck. This is a 3-deck thing. The Art of Affirmations is enormous. So it's really big that we pulled the same card for you. We hope that was helpful.
I mean,
yeah.
really. And I put mine together, so it's incredible.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Awesome.
It's I have mine separated because I'm not brave enough, Gerald, to do that yet. I'm still getting to know the cards, and Mercury retrograde. I never like mix things up because I know I'm gonna like blend stuff. But just as you were going, Gerald, this is for the reading, I pulled progress, not perfection, just as you said, the
Oh my
perfection
gosh.
card. I know. So
I love that.
I love it too. So we're sending you tons of love, Jen. Thank you for joining us, and come back and let us know how you're doing. Okay, Jen, we're getting to you. Would love a message from my guides channeled by you beautiful souls. Oh, thank you so much, Jen. You are the best. Oh, and Jen Kennedy says, thank you. Love that. You're so welcome. Thank you for joining us. And Morella goes, wow, yeah. Lots of energy in the collective today. We've got a moon in sidereal Leo, and I believe that would be Western Virgo. So we've got a lot of analytical sun energy today. All right. So I got great news for you, Jen. You have a bright future. I got the Lakshmi card from my goddess oracle from you, and you know how much I love Lakshmi. Okay. It says, stop worrying. Everything's going to be fine. Okay. So here's a mantra when you start to stress out. Om Hrim Shrim Lakshmi Beyo Namaha. And you can just call on Lakshmi to help you out, okay? Because she's amazing, and she's just the giver of abundance, and she's got your back, and she's going to be helping you in your career. That's what your spirit guides are asking you to really focus on, is this career piece, responsibility, how you shine in the world. You've got a million certifications and degrees. You have the voice, which I struggle with anxiety. You know that. Every now and then I'll just like put on Tanys' show and listen to you, because you're so calming. Okay. Use that. It's so amazing. It's one of your best gifts. But this is what I feel your guides are having you step into career-wise, is you're going back to school for something. Okay. I got the Page of Earth, scholarly, dependable, patient, successful. We're also starting the new school year. So that's kind of the overall energy. And it says, wanting to do something more challenging, a new area of study. So maybe something that you can integrate into your practice that will enrich it. Okay. Because I know you have a lot of tools that you use already, but this could be something that you can integrate new. And I would recommend stepping into this after the Mercury retrograde on the 15th. Okay. Let's give Mercury a couple of days to catch up.
Like maybe Nocti too.
Oh, maybe. Yeah. Yeah. Because Tanys has a lot of stuff. What it's going to help you do is analyze. I got the Analyze card from the Creativity Oracle. And your time is well spent analyzing, but only up to where you become too attached to any particular outcome. Now, I got that and I went, what's the meaning of that? And as soon as Gerald mentioned the perfectionism in the previous reading, I pulled my gemstone card, said, pick me, pick me. And I said, I got appetite. Okay. And progress, not perfection. It literally says that on the card. Progress, not perfection. Just go with it. Okay. Oh, and look at that. Oh my gosh. That is a giant appetite crystal. Let's check this out.
It is. This is one of my favorite babies.
Oh my gosh. So what it says on the card is, don't compare yourself to others or judge yourself. Instead, focus on how far you've come and all that you've learned. So they're saying, look down and look how far you've come. Okay. So one of my favorite things that my husband says is, he goes, because when I'm doing my spiritual practice and I don't feel like it's enough, he'll say, look at how far you've come. Now, how far you've gone to go. AKA, don't look up at the devas, the divine entities and the angels, and go, as a human, and go, oh my gosh, and just fall into despair. Don't look up at them in despair. Look down and rejoice. Okay. Look at how far you've gone, because you have gone so much, and they're actually showing a lot of rungs below you. So if you were here earlier, I was talking about how I was just reading in the Gita, that God or goddess, whatever form you worship a divine in, will never give us more than what we can handle in the present moment. So the golden rung that's in front of you, as soon as you pull yourself up, another one will reveal itself, but just focus on the rung that's in front of you and try to avoid that perfectionism piece. And appetite can help. And you have a friend with a giant one. So, oh, and you love the Gita. That's awesome. Yeah. I read the Gita. We're doing, I think is it Vedic Astrologer's version of it right now. And we do that after we do our spiritual remedies in the morning. It's fantastic. So I definitely recommend looking into that, but just not being too perfectionistic. Okay. You've got this. And I'm sending you tons of love, Jen, and come back. Let us know how you're doing, or just DM me. Okay. Yeah.
And we'll talk to you soon.
Yeah. Jen's, she's one of us.
So I have regain your focus. Trivial life matters are distracting you from your goals. Archangel Metatron and Michael are here to help you stay grounded. So that's something, certainly with this energy, the way we've had it, grounding is important because you are going through a change. So change is coming. Okay, there's some transition stuff. I'm here to guide you through this exciting transformation. This is a time of joyous opportunities. So lots of opportunities. I did get, though, no, it is not time yet. This is not divine right time to take action. Please be patient. The opportune moment is approaching. And deeper insights are at hand. Your overall plan is good, but the details need work. Reflect before moving forward. Okay? Put your creative energy into action. Archangel Gabriel joins Michael to spark your creativity, to help you communicate your vision and motivate you to create something beautiful. Okay. Recognize signs from above, which you do. Jen is like super talented channel as well. So angels are sending you messages now, but you're too distracted to notice. Stay alert and open to divine guidance, which, that's why you're here. So embrace your life purpose. I'm guiding you towards your divine life purpose. Whatever makes your heart joyful is what you're meant to be doing. You know what that is. Okay. Stay the course. Don't panic. You're not on the wrong path. You're just having a bumpy start. Learn from your experiences and keep going. So you know what that is. Sharing of yourself. I'm an incredibly generous being. You absolutely are. This is another 2-2 card. You know my 2-2 story. The zebra, no two zebras have the same stripes. Okay. She's coming out of the darkness into the light. So you're making that kind of move forward. You are embarking on an adventure. So if this means travel, I want to come. Embarking on an adventure. I savor the wonders of the world. Revealing radiance. My light illuminates the world. So your pearls of wisdom are what you share with all of us every day. And they are incredibly valuable. We cherish all of those words of wisdom, as do all of your clients and all of those whose lives you touch. So know that those pearls of wisdom go out far and wide. Okay. Soaring into joy. Childlike wonder fills my life. So tapping in to all of that joy, the childlike essence that you have, that you embody. And there's so much love coming through right now for you. I'm just feeling so much love from them and from me. So lots of love. Sorry, got a little mushy. You're on mute, honey.
Of course I'm on mute. Good Lord. Because I've been talking to myself the whole time I've been shuffling. So I'm going to start backwards because I have the King of Swords. The King of Swords is reminding you to you have the intellect to do what you need to do. You're intelligent. You are articulate. You know the action to take. So, and you're able to trim things carefully. Enjoy the satisfaction of work well done in your environment, in your creative things. And oh, look, here's the Page of Pentacles. There's a pentacle on a book. And, when you write your first book.
How come I knew that was coming?
First book. We talked about that before. First book. And I did not. I wasn't going to say anything, but then this showed up and I'm like, oh my gosh. So when you write your first book, there's that. So,
when you write your first book, Gerald wants a copy.
I want it autographed, okay? And so, okay, so I have the 9 of Needles reversed. Let it go. You're overthinking stuff. Mm-hmm. Stop it. This is the 3 of Needles, 3 of Swords reversed. There's relief if you let it go, I'm glad you started. If you let it go, then there's a lot of power in that. Be aware of, I mean, this is the beyond, and this is about apathy. And I mean, stop that. Stop it. Stop it. I'm, okay. I have the Hermit. I think we talked about this before. It may be necessary for you to go on retreat or to go somewhere alone or with Tanys, somebody else. And you go and you get in a place and just, I love it. She's a good stop what? Stop your overthinking. Stop putting stuff in your way. But this would be a very good thing. Go away and to help with that because there's some indecision that's going on. There's some indecision going on. There's some blind spots that are preventing you from doing stuff. However, it's important to celebrate the daily victories. This is the 6 of Wands. There may need to be some laying on of hands or some energy work, healing work through using your hands. That's an important thing. And then to round it out, we have this idea of freedom. Gee, there's a travel card, going out, getting in the bus, doing that. And remembering to be grounded. Because when you are grounded, all of that stuff that goes on up here slows down. And you're intelligent. You know exactly what to do. And you can put it in its right place or dismiss it. So, thank you.
That's awesome, Gerald. And I love that we both got the Page of Earth, aka Pentacles. And so I went to my Wild Goddess as you were going on, Tanys. I got the Traveler. And as you said, World, I saw the World and went, oh my gosh, that's so funny. So it literally says, let travel, education, and communication systems take you and your ideas to the world and or use the same to bring the world to you. That's the book, my dear. So that's amazing. Step into that Page of Earth.
That's her first book.
Yes. First book. There you go.
And and I will stop mentioning this because I know you're starting it, and you said you started it. So
yeah.
And that's powerful. Remember, this is a journey, and stay grounded, which is hard sometimes.
It is. So you guys, we've been on for 2 hours and 20 minutes. So we're not going to do a lightning round this time because there are still 23 questions in the chat. So, and that was before I stopped marking them. So, yeah, we've got this is good. So if you want to come back, please join us next week. We're going to have Deanne with Deanne Shield Made in Tarot on. She is fabulous. I saw her and Gerald on the other day. It was wonderful. And then we're going to have Scott with Scott Scorpio Sun on, and then we're going to have Gerald on again. So you guys get you get extra Gerald. So we're very, very extra Gerald. Yes.
There you go.
So, and thank you, Morella. Yes, we really appreciate it. All right. So anything going on this week? What's going on?
Tomorrow I am actually hosting on my channel the Woo Woo Witchery and Coffee Club.
Ooh.
And it's Deb Purple Elephant Deb H and Angela Cardamancy Mesquite. We are talking about woo-woo things and witchery things, and it's basically what the best chatters want. And then I'm a guest on Friday on Longman Tarot. Got a whole bunch of stuff coming up next week, which I'm very excited about. So like and subscribe. I put it up there. So.
Awesome.
And Tanys, you said you have a Nocti class coming up, or?
I do. That's not till next month. But on Friday, there's open mic with Ramsey. Ramsey and I are doing open mic at 7. And then on Saturday, there is an intro to flower essence class. So if you've ever wanted to delve into flower essences,
Well, didn't you pull
Gary-
a flower card for someone today?
I did.
Yeah.
I did. So it might be something you want to consider. Flower essences, it'll be online. So check that out at twillowlifestyle.ca. And then what do we have going on? Then we have Twillow Talk again, of course, on Monday, as usual. And next week here. So yeah, there's Aqualead will be Aqualead 1 actually is on the 23rd, which is also Mabon. So that'll be a fun day to do Aqualead 1. So
Nice.
Aqualead is an energy healing modality that helps you to heal the water within the body and in the environment. So,
Oh, wow.
And it feels different from Reiki. Reiki is like gives you a warm hug. Aqualead is like waves, and it's really great for inflammation. So if you know anybody that's got really strong inflammation and you want to help them with that, Aqualead is a great modality for that. Much like it's an energy healing, but the qualities of the energy are different. So,
and is that
if
what
have
you
any
did with our water? You put the energy in the water? Okay, that's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
it actually changes the taste of water if you use it on water. So
That is so cool.
yeah,
That's
it's a lot of fun to
amazing.
play with. So if you're interested in that, let us know.
Very cool. So yes, definitely check out. It's twillowlifestyle.ca or twillowlifestyle.com. I'll go ahead and put the banner up here. There it is. So go ahead and sign up for all of those classes. And please subscribe to, it's right down here, at Tarot Stash. Okay. He is amazing. Thank you for joining us today, Gerald. As always, it's been such, we always have fun with you. So
Awesome.
yeah, we really look forward to having you on the 4th. So I just want to say just a big thank you to everyone out in the chat. You guys are the best chatters. Thank you so much. And we're sending you all tons of love, and we hope you have an amazing week. Okay. Sending
Lots
love,
of love,
everyone.
everyone.
Take care.
Bye.